Keep in mind that we're going to see in a way that sin is like this being. It's an entity. It's almost like a parasite, that you're born with this parasite, and then it gives birth to more parasites, and they grow. And the one thing a parasite wants to do is this: kill you, take your life. That's the key. So if you begin to grasp a little bit what's happening here, we see some incredible things about sin. I want to show you a little bit about the activity of how sin becomes this, in a sense, an entity. It becomes something living. It becomes something that has intent. It has something that has intelligence. It has a goal. If you take a look at Romans chapter 6, verse 12, I want to share with you what it does. But it says this: do not let sin reign in your mortal body. Wait. If sin is simply an act, how does sin reign? Do you understand? Because now all of a sudden we see that it goes back to the very nature of sin, that is what? It's spiritual. And what happens is this, that spiritual takes residence within you, and it begins to do what? It dominates you. The spiritual dominates the physical. So keep in mind that as we look to this, God says what? Well, listen now. In time we're going to see what? The weapons of our warfare are not what? They're not physical. Why? Because the physical has no power over the spiritual. So what happens is this, that the spiritual now comes and it begins to do what? It takes a residence, and the spiritual power begins to reign. And so he makes this statement in verse 12 of Romans 6, do not let sin reign in your mortal body, that you should obey it in its lust. So understand that it has a purpose, it has a reason, it has intent, and its lust is to do what? To kill you. We're going to see that that's the whole goal to sin, is to kill you. And what happens is when you yield yourself over to sin and you give yourself over to as this wicked master that simply wants to kill you, to what? You die.